Alicia, where could that boy have gotten to now? Are you okay? Oh, you're CJ, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Alicia. No, I'm not okay. I'm never okay lately. When my boy isn't here making trouble for me, he's elsewhere making trouble for others. Oh, has he run off? Want me to go look for him? I couldn't ask you to do that. We just met. But it would really help. My son has something of a reputation around here, see? If he puts up a fight, just tell him this. Murmur, murmur. Huh, okay, got it. Pretty sure I know who she's talking about. Eiyuden is his name. By the way, good luck. I think you might need it. Leave it to me. Find the troublemaker. Find Eiyuden. Where could he have gotten to now? Isabella. Isha, have you got a minute? You are Isabella, right? I've only been here a few days and you've already memorized my name. I admire that kind of attention to detail. Unfortunately, I have to complain about something. What is with the old folks in this town? Yes, well, I'm trying to warn them off making too much of a fuss. Well, ever since you started adventuring, they've been even more annoying than usual. Not all of them, of course. We should probably go look into that. Indeed. Improving life for the Outlanders. Speak with the town elders. You should really keep a closer eye on them. Enzo, this town is so dull. Something the matter? Even the residents are vile. But vile? I had held out hope that something would win me over. Some beautiful scenery or hearty rustic cooking perhaps. But there is not here for a man of refined taste such as I. You enjoy looking down your nose at honest, hardworking people? Oh, so do you think this town has something that could impress the famous Enzo then? Of course it does, ain't that right, Isha? Me? Well, you know this town is more than me. You know this town more than me, after all. I don't know about that. Well, what about the delicacy we just began making? That just might do the trick, mate. We'll wipe that smirk off your face. A gift for a gourmand. Get a delicacy from Rashid. I eagerly await your attempt. Don't matter to me if you're around or not. I won't give them Outlanders an inch. That's true, I suppose. I'm hearing reports that the Outlanders are dissatisfied lately. We cannot afford an incident. Please consider your behavior. I'm making no promises. Oi, little boy, your mother's looking for you. Like I care, she'll be mad at me whether I go home now or not. So what's the point? She knew you'd say that. Told me to let you know if you don't run back, it'll be carrots for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Blah. Okay, I'll go straight home. Just tell her to keep those carrots away from me. One or more side quests can be completed. Found him. He should be back soon. He really hates carrots, huh? Sorry to have troubled you, CJ. Thanks for your help. Have a stamp. Stamp received. 1,000 experience obtained. Outlander Lane isn't such a bad place. Lots of delicious food down there. Still, don't like Outlanders though. There'll be new dishes next week from what I've heard. Nice try, Missy, but I still don't care for you. Your lot. Wait, I know you. You were one of those guys who left Melor behind. Yeah, CJ. Lucas. You and other weaklings like you don't deserve to be called adventurers. Sai, you're right. I am? I already know I'm not cut out for this. I'm Lucas, by the way. I got a lot of shtick for running off like that. Got to let me have it. Squash and Hogan too. The less said about Yugu's reaction, the better. Shudder. Everyone said I should apologize to Melor and you. CJ, Guru, Isha, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Sounds like you've had a hard time. Apology accepted. Thank you. I'd like to apologize to Melor, but do you think she'd hear me out? I could ask her for you. I'll let her know. Is Melor still mad? Speak with Melor. I hope she'll let me say my piece. Rajib, we need one of your Ishas with excellence. Coming right up. One or more side quests can be completed. Give the delivery to Indo. Ta-da! New Neva's very own delicacy. Issues with excellence. What on black? My word, ha ha ha. Oh, just shut up and eat it. Its fragrance is formidable even after just one bite. Unique texture. Munch munch. What are these new flavors? Oh my, this is magnificent. Addictive. Munch munch. Gulp. You ate the whole thing. So how was it? I stand by my assessment. My fingers have become dirty from eating it. Be sure to bring me some utensils to eat it with tomorrow, so that means I cannot possibly make up my mind unless I eat it at least twice. Don't you bumpkins know anything about taste? Stamp received. 1,000 experience obtained. So the Outlanders are feeling uncomfortable, I see. Yes, indeed, I fear we cannot allow things to escalate any further. More than protecting the city, we should be taking care of each other as fellow humans. You have my word, I shall endeavor to maintain good relationships. One or more side quests can be completed. Report to Isabel. Well, we found at least one objector willing to listen to reason. I'm sure being the acting mayor must be tough. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Stamp received. 1250 experience obtained. Black steel with thunder max plus 17. Craft gold ore, crimson crystal, 500 bakwa. Not available for purchase. Attack power 239 to 253. Increase the strength of CJ's weapon. Will you have this crafted? Yes. Light steel with thunder max enhanced. So let's see. I need we gotta talk to Aloud. CJ, did I hear right that you've been up on the snow peak? Well, yes, but what's it to you? Got a job for you, assuming you don't mind heading back up there. That depends. What do you need me to do? I need some furs, the type that can only be gotten up on that mountain. Furs, too easy. Exactly what I wanted you to say. And if it's not too much trouble, take this border pack with you. Okay, but why? That's a secret, I'm afraid. A secret? Why, tell me. My lips are sealed. Fine. The secret experiment. Get small pelts from the snow peak. Let's keep this mission between us and the walls. Hey Melor, that Lucas guy who ran off on you in the burrows. Apparently he'd like to apologize if you'd let him. Oh, that guy, huh? If he really wants to say sorry, he can come and find me himself. I don't know if I'll forgive him though. We'll see. Nice thinking, Melor. I'll let him know. One or more side quests can be completed. Larly. You know where I can get some good food? Oh, sorry, I should introduce myself. My name's Larly. She's beautiful. If it's good food you're after, you should head on over to Sarita's Tavern. What's up? It's my sister, Rolly. She's a fussy eater, to say the least. And a hungry girl at that. Sometimes I think she'll never be satisfied. Sarita will definitely have something she'll like. What does your sister like? I'll get going go get something for you. She's partial to anything with eggs in it, I suppose. I still don't know this town very well, so I appreciate the help. CJ, you busy? Mind if I ask you for a favor? Not at all. What can I do for you? I was wondering if you'd send a message to that woman for me. Tell her I'm happy you're okay. Don't worry about the debt. Does this mystery woman have anything to do with that old friend you told me about last time? It's her. A long time ago, she was manipulated into trying her luck as a singer by some bad apples. Fell into a lot of debt. She borrowed from me too, but she never seemed to have enough. Eventually she vanished. The vase she sold was made to look cracked. I suspect it was her way of trying to pay me back. But I don't need it. I don't want it. Not after all this time. I understand. I'll see if I can find her. No pressure or anything. A message for a songstress. Speak with Jean. Tell her not to worry, okay? Report to Lucas. Melor said she'd hear you out anytime, so you should go find her. She did mention that she doesn't know if she'll accept your apology though. Wow, okay, thanks. I guess I'll go get this over with. Let me stamp that card for you. Stamp received. 1000 experience obtained. Oh, wow, Excuse me, I have a message for you from Renee. I'm happy you're okay. Don't worry about the debt, he said. Unthinkable after my cruelty. I think he was serious. When he realized who you were, he seemed really happy. Not only that, but I think your disappearance is the reason he opened that shop in the first place. Because of me. So if I was you, I'd go see him again. You're right, I will do that. One or more side quests can be completed. Report to Renee. Sarita, don't suppose you could whip up one of those folded omelets real quick? For you, CJ, I certainly can. one folded omelet coming up. One or more side quests can be completed. Give the folded omelet to Laurel Lee. That lady said she would come by to see you. Seriously, thank you so much, CJ. I'd better get her money ready to return it. I think she's more interested in seeing you than money. Me? Oh my. Is my hair okay? Maybe I should book a table at Sarita's and... Hey, don't tease me, alright? I feel silly enough as it is. Hee hee hee. Stamp received. Level up. Serendipity pendant level 5 received. 1500 experience obtained. I'm back. Think your sister will like this? Thanks, you know what? I think she just might. Stamp received. 1000 experience obtained. I think it's high purity ore that we need. Yeah, high purity and giant stone. High purity ore traded. And giant stone. Tornado from Morningstar SSS. Craft high purity ore. Viridian crystal, crimson crystal, 5000 bakwa. Not available for purchase. Attack power 40 to 50 allows for 4 shots in succession. Will you have this crafted? Yes. Tornado from Morningstar upgraded. So now we just need to find a giant stone. One or more side quests can be completed. I'm back, fur from the Snow Peak as requested. Yes, this is from the Snow Peak. Alright, and what of my bag? Huh? You don't want to check the fur a little closer? I mean, sure, I have the bag. Oh, I see, yes, just as I thought. The experiment is a success. How about you fill me in on this little experiment of yours? No harm in it now, I suppose. I'll tell you. You used a manure to get to the Snow Peak, didn't you? Well, yes, but what's it to you? The manure bend time and space. Seems as if they're connected to somewhere deep within the burrows. The ancient text you brought me last time suggests, from what I could catch, that their power could have an effect on my snowpacks. So I had you take that warded pack with you to see what kind of effect they were talking about. And it worked. I have learned much already. You'll be happy to hear this means I can make my snowpacks even better now too. Oh, that's good, I suppose. I'm self-taught in all this. Toying and tinkering is the only way I know to learn these things. Anyway, here, have a stamp. Stamp received. Level up. The bag maker has new stock. 2,000 baklava received. 1,250 experience obtained. Nothing much to see here. Okay, so now we have That guy said his mate was around here somewhere. Woman's voice. Crap, I can't let it find me here. That voice, it came from over there. Another rune golem? Wounded adventurer. Huh? You guys, please help me. Hold tight, mate. Over here, you ugly mug. We'll take you on. Thank you, you guys saved my life. You can thank your pal when you see him next. He told us he'd left you here and asked us to help. Is he okay? He's a little beat up, but he'll live. Had enough life in him to send us after you after all. Thank goodness. Such bad luck to run straight into a rune golem. I didn't run into him. Something is very weird around here. I thought I saw someone from the town, but when I asked him for help, that rune golem came out of nowhere. Elaborate. This guy came from deeper down the burrows. He looked like he'd just come from the town though. I called out to him for help. I think he heard me because he looked right this way, but he just stood there mumbling something. Then he did this creepy little dance and vanished. Next thing I know, I'm face to face with a rune golem. Father, certainly sounds like what we saw. What could he be doing down here? Something fell. Is this a diary? Yes, it's Father's diary. This handwriting, it's definitely his. I want to know what's in there just as much as you do, but we've got to get her back to town first. True, her friend will be sick with worry. Let's head back. Your friend is safe and sound, sir. Oh, thank goodness. I won't forget this kindness. Here, take a stamp. This has me rethinking this whole adventure thing. Maybe I'm just not cut out for it. What are you saying? Wounds will heal. We'll be back on our feet in no time. But you think a little setback like this is gonna stop me? I told you I'm gonna see those burrows with my own two eyes. Now that sounds like an adventurer. It's important to learn about your limits and about what to train in advance. And about preparation, of course. But to me, it's iron will that makes an adventurer. Unbreakable determination to press on, find the treasure, and make it out of any situation alive, no matter what. Wow, that's actually a decent speech. With a spirit like that, you can definitely make it to the depths of the burrows. I believe in you. Thanks, I'll make it, no doubt in my mind. Fine, I'll go too. Can't let you take all the glory. Obviously, even if you tried to worm your way out of it, I'll drag you down there myself. Stock up on meds next time, yeah? And take care of your weapons. Good advice, thanks. Sorry to keep you waiting, Isha. Let's take a look at that diary, shall we? Yes, of course. Too many eyes around here. Let's go somewhere quiet. My place. No one will bother us there. Stamp received. 5,000 experience obtained. Quest clear. Main quest 29. After the truth. Return to your base and read the diary. Let's see what's in here then. Right. May 3rd. I received a clandestine letter from the Galdian Empire regarding the rune burrows, signed by a man by the name of Twine. He claimed to be in the service of the Galdian Lord, but neglected to name any names. He offered a hefty sum in exchange for information on the burrows and exclusive rights to excavate therein. The burrows belong to the League of Nations. The choice to sell them off to some imperial nobleman is not mine alone to make. I must report this to Molka at once. Exclusive mining rights. Why is the Empire being so sneaky about it? I do not know. I did not know any of this. Let's read on. May 18th. I cannot understand what Molka is thinking. Diary. He will grant New Neva neither funds to rebuild nor soldiers to protect its people from monsters. Surely even he can see this a death sentence. And he had the gall to entrust me with matters pertaining to the burrows. Some margrave he has turned out to be. How can I alone save a town that has been abandoned by its margrave? I fear I may no longer be in a position to resist Erstwine's mysterious offer. I'd heard as much from the townsfolk, but what a useless margrave he turned out to be. He just left everyone to die. Margrave Molka's behavior was certainly odd upon reflection. How could a greedy little man like him turn his nose up at the money-making potential of the burrows? Perhaps he and this erstwhile character were conspiring together. You think the League of Nations would throw its oar in with the Empire? What's in it for them? Right, selling the rights means the Empire gets to keep everything. The League wouldn't like that. If he was as greedy as you say, why wouldn't he keep it all for himself? Right, exactly. Wait, what if, instead, he had been promised something more valuable than that which could be found in the burrows? For example, his own life and the survival of House Chantra. Isha, what are you saying? If I were this erstwhile fellow's lord, I would offer Molka a chance to keep his lands free of imperial influence should the Empire become aggressive. In exchange, Molka would be expected to turn a blind eye to anything regarding the burrows. That alone would be enough to turn a spineless, self-serving man like Mocha, and the Empire could come and go as they pleased, with no one to oppose them. The League isn't just a tool for the Empire to use and abuse, though. What right would they have? You think the Empire would start a war over one measly little ruin? No, perhaps not over one ruin. Regardless, starting a war would mean giving up their anonymity. Why expose yourself if you didn't have to? We know not who this lord is, but they are close enough to the Emperor to wield his power. They must be of considerable influence, highly ranked, no doubt. Some class callous enough to manipulate Mocha so readily may not care if their actions are result in war, or worse still, someone intent on sowing the seeds of disorder, someone for whom war is the goal. All right, let's keep in mind that this is your own little fantasy we're talking about here. Of course, but it would explain Mocha's behavior. And if I'm right, the person behind it must be more villainous than I can even imagine. A storm may yet be approaching, a big one. You sure know a lot about politics for a kid, right? I told you before my magic made it difficult to make friends, so my father bought me a great many books. The friends I knew in my books were the only friends I had. Remember, I live in a remote frontier town. Passing merchants and annual trips to the city were my only chance to add to my collection. Children's books were hard to come by. History, math, I was given a lot of awfully difficult books. Even still, I enjoyed when my father would read to me, and I enjoyed learning to read myself even more. Every time I learned a new word, he'd pat my head, say something like, "You're so smart, Isha, good job." Hey, Garu, you're not crying, are you? Of course not, just got something in my eye. You're the one crying, mate. Nuh-uh. My eyes are just a little sweaty or something. Sniff. You know, if Isha is right, why does this Lord fella want the treasure in the burrows so badly anyway? That I do not know, but according to my father, they also wanted information. Is it possible they didn't know what was down there, but they must have been looking for something? Something. Something, anything. I don't know. Let's keep reading. May 23rd. Today's General Assembly could not have gone worse. My proposal to spend an expedition into the burrows was opposed fiercely by the town elders. Something about a sorcerer of legend, Shiva in particular, was very vocal in his disdain for my idea, not surprising given what he knows about the burrow's blessing. Even so, there's no going back now. The pact with Erstwine has already been made. I have heard the Empire's research into magic has been progressing well. If they would just lend us their support, I'm sure we could find a way around that damn blessing. The Burrow's blessing. What could that be? Treasure. I suppose my father is my treasure. Growing up with this magic and his hair, everyone around me seemed unnerved. But my father always stood by me, even when no one else would. He told me this power was a gift from the land, encouraged me to be proud of who I was, of what I was. I was right, just like the citizens of old Naboo and those monsters. I'm one of the sorcerer's experiments. Wait, don't know that yet. She's right. There's more to read. More, the next entry is about the expedition into the burrows. May 28th. While searching the burrows, we came upon a four-legged monster, iron legs no less, except for me and Kukrit, who I believe may have escaped. The rest of the expedition team are dead. Forgive me, everyone. I am wounded, perhaps beyond hope. Isha, I am so sorry for leaving you alone in this cruel world. You are and will forever be my one and only treasure. I wanted to solve the mystery of these burrows and free you from their blessing once and for all. My dear, dear daughter, I pray that your life be long and rich with happiness. Sniff. Isha, are you alright? If this diary is to be believed, my father is already in that case. Who have we been chasing all this time? Okay, take it easy. We don't know yet. Save your platitudes. Look, all this book blood. Father, were you in the burrows because of me? Isha, life isn't always as simple as a treasure hunt, right? There'll be hard times and harder times again. There'll be times when you just want the earth to open up and swallow you whole. So never feel bad about falling to your knees. If that's where the world is pushing you, try till you can't cry no more. But never, and I mean never, let life break your spirit. When you're done crying, you stand up and press on, no matter what. Just like she said before. Now that sounds like an adventure. It's important to learn about your limits and about what to train in advance and about preparations, of course. But to me, it's iron will that makes an adventure. The unbreakable determination to press on, find the treasure, and make it out of any situation alive, no matter what. No matter what they throw at you, if you can stand up on the other side of it, then you've not lost yet. The treasure that'll make it all worthwhile is in front of you, not behind you, so you gotta get back up. Isha, if we're ever gonna know the truth, we'll have to find whatever that was in the burrows. But we already searched the burrows. Father wasn't there. Take a look at this. What is that? The last page of the diary. The mayor drew this, didn't he? But father was an earnest researcher. This looks like he copied an old map of Nevada. And if this map is right, there's a menhir in the plaza that'll take us somewhere we haven't been yet. Menhir? In the plaza, what do you... Ah! Yup, Shiva's clock tower. Old Shiva and his old pals built that clock tower around a menhir. The people of old Neva must have done it after they sealed the sorcerer away, so that no one would ever go back to that part of the burrows. The mayor we saw is there, I just know it. My scavenger sense is telling me so. Sense, huh? Her scavenger sense is nothing to sniff at. Mercs have it too, you know. Instincts honed through years of experience. Okay, I'll believe in your scavenger sense, CJ. We should find Shiva, ask him about the clock tower and about this Burrow's blessing. One more time. Your bathing buffs have worn off.